this the day they fired their coach?
I think they fired him the day before, then the Lakers put into town.
Damn, that sucks. Because usually when you fire your coach, the team, like, gets a win.
Like the rally.
Not this time.
Ja look like he don't want to be there. You see that
But I'm just
backdoor
like,
clip
why don't
LeBron did? Ja just jogged like,
Let's fucking wait till the season's over to fire.
Is he ready to leave?
That doesn't make sense.
Ja Morant.
We're gonna talk about that in just a
Doesn't
second.
make any sense.
But the Lakers look good, man. If he play Memphis first round,
Did y'all see the clip Bane?
it might be 4.
Bane said, as far as regarding the firing of Jenkins?
About how he didn't miss no shots and he didn't.
Yeah. So it basically was like, you know, the coach didn't shoot no shots. He ain't had to guard nobody. He got fired because of the shit we wasn't doing in the game plan.
But they in a good seed, though. How you get fired when you win, though?
Winning is coach in franchise history.
That's why he's saying, that's why Bane is like, it's not on him. It's on us because we fucked that up.
Somebody didn't want him there.
See, yeah, something happened.
Yeah, 'cause
you don't
Bane
fire
don't want him there
a
'cause
coach
he
that
played
was
Bane.
Ja Morant hasn't been playing as much as he should this year.
Yeah.
JJJ, you know, went down.
JJJ?
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Young fella from last year.
GG.
GG. He missed the majority of the season, so you know,
And
they're they're your playoff team, so why would you fire them? That means somebody was like, fuck that.
Many feel like the writing was on the wall. I think even Taylor Jenkins thought that he might have got booted last season. He was asked to fire a bunch of coaches, bring in new staff this season.
How long has he been there?
I believe it was fifth, in the midst of his 6th season, but
So crazy.
And he got to win it. He got to win it.
Yeah, he only missed
most wins in
once,
franchise history.
Yeah.
So we seen coaches getting fired with winning records and coaches holding their jobs, getting their ass blasted every season, still because they got a name and they get to keep their job because they got friends that's going to protect that. Taylor Jenkins ain't got that. Now who was the other dude? There was Griffin, and then was it Monty? Yeah. Monty Williams. These are all guys who with winning records are being excused and we don't know why.
Yeah.
And then they don't get rehired. And we got guys like JJ pulling up and just automatically get a job just because Mark Jackson ain't even got a second chance.
After winning a chip.
Because you got niggas like me on your team.
All right, get this
motherfucker out of here.
Right away. Him or me?
You know how to do it, yeah. I done got them all out of there. I got time for this shit.
Yeah,
I would just be honest
that sound
with
like
you,
a
man.
job. That sound like a
You
job.
think I felt bad for it? Nah, just hey, good. He need to.
So let's talk Lakers real quick, then we'll go more in depth on the whole Taylor Jenkins.
Did Mike Brown have a winning record too?
When the I
Hell
believe
no.
Sacramento?
when the
Hey man, yeah, man. Hey, is this movement just?
He had a winning record?
ended the 16th season playoff drought.
Fox said
Who's
move
the coach?
around.
Fox said move around, but then who moved?
Mike
who?
Budenholzer. So Budenholzer won a championship with the Bucks, ended up getting
DeRozan.
booted.
Now he's in
Listen.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Or it might have been DeRozan.
Listen,
Might
you
get
don't
a-
just
might
move
get
a
fired.
coach unless
Frank Vogel, obviously.
the
booted from Lakers.
stars are basically saying, "Hey man, look."
Get him out of here.
They moved the coach and the star. So whose fault was that?
You getting fired right before playoffs?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Playoff run you've been pushing for all season.
They must know they ain't gonna.
Or they might have did some shit. He might have did some shit he wasn't supposed to do. Put that JJJ in. Why the fuck you playing him? Who's up for Supermax?
They're gonna have to pay him now.
$325 million.
He about to be all NBA.
$325
Jaren Jackson
million,
Jr.
or
He about to be all NBA.
if you just sit his ass, he gets paid $120-something
But
million.
that's if he won Defensive Player of the Year. He since
Why
dropped.
are you giving him enough time to win Defensive Player of the Year?
Or don't you gotta make an all team too?
You gotta make all
But
NBA
if
team
we're
work.
winning, right? We're winning. And if he's going to get rewarded for the winning, so why are you playing him this much?
Because we're trying to make a playoff.
Yeah. But he's going to cost me 120-something more million. 200 million.
Yeah.
So you think that there's a lot of pushback with coaches that are giving them
'Cause-
what they supposed to do, and then they want to win,
Yeah,
and
the
they're
coaches
like,
are supposed to win, and that's the problem. The
Lou was
coaches
saying
want to
that.
win. The owners is thinking about business.
Yeah.
So if you really think about it, why would he be suspended? I mean, why would he get kicked out right now? It doesn't make sense. The only thing that's up for your coaching job is the man I don't want to pay $200 million to right now. So you sitting here playing him 35 fucking minutes. He might get back into the defensive player of the year.
What if he make like all defensive team? He still get the money?
I don't know if it's the all defensive team counts. So I don't know if it's all NBA or defensive player of the year.
I
Then he
think it's
becomes
just all
eligible for that
NBA.
super
Which
max.
he was
All
in the
of it is fucking A.
He was in the conversation for All NBA.
Yeah, that's
before
what
he
I'm
got
saying.
hurt.
Play 3 minutes, 5 minutes. He
That's what I'm
just
saying.
fucking your time up. That's what
That's
you're supposed to
Bobo.
be doing as a coach.
Bobo.
Do the Bobo on him.
But look, but
got a great-ass job, you
what
do
if
the Bobo,
hey, but if we're losing and I'm doing the Bobo, it makes me look worse because now I
coach?
look like I'm tanking.
As a coach, you look worse. But for me,
You look good, of course.
as the owner, you doing a great ass job.
But not as if we want to get to the
I
playoffs.
don't give a fuck about no. I don't care about the play. The playoffs cost me another $200 million for this player.
But the
So it's either the player or your job.
But the playoffs do bring money in. though.
And whoever you replace me with is gonna do the same thing I'm trying to do, which is win.
But-
So you're gonna lose with the next guy
Could it
too,
be-
unless you telling him we tanking.
No,
it be
right now,
Ja?
but it's not about tanking. This player right now is if we're winning and he's playing well, I have to pay him $200 million extra.
So do you want to keep this player, or do you
Yes,
or you want to show this player that you're trying to franchise tag him?
I want to keep him for 125.
He don't want to stay. He want to go. He want to
But
be
he
here
can't
for
get
300.
But he can't get 300 million nowhere. So I'm the one that can pay him the most, no matter what. Just this extra franchise tag gives him 325, and he's not my franchise player. So I got my franchise player for cheap, and then I get my second best player for cheap.
But it's looking at how you're doing it.
But dude,
How you're keeping your players for cheap.
They penalize the coach, and they're trying to penalize Jaren because their superstar has been not
But could it be Ja,
producing
though?
and
Ja
hasn't
Not
look like he
producing,
interested,
overproducing.
No. Ja, I'm talking about Ja.
Oh, Ja.
Ja don't look like he interested though. Like he look like he mad or
Like
something.
JJ ain't going nowhere. It's just he's gonna cost me an extra 200 million. You playing him. Like y'all got a motherfucking
That
contract
looked like his
going
team
on.
for most of the
Like
season.
he promised you some money on the side.
But Ja can't be mad.
Right,
Ja
shit
like he don't wanna
happens.
be
But
there
he
right
can't.
now.
He can't. He has to be in redemption mode. You put everything into this situation. We are all here because of some shenanigans. So you can't be mad.
He might not
let's-
put him in the same position he used to put him in.
Let's
though.
let's go in depth on this.
Ja
So,
not
Offense
getting
is
the same
different.
buckets he
defense,
used to
the
get
offense
either.
is different.
He don't
now.
look like the same player either.
So Jenkins was forced to fire the bulk of his coaching staff last season, thought he was going to be a part of it as well. Came back this season, installed a new fast-paced offense at the behest of the front office, with parts of that scheme being introduced by their now interim head coach, Izalo. He was a two-time coach of the year in Germany's Pro League. Last season led Paris to a promotion from the Euro Cup to the Euro League while being named coach of the year in France's second division. But reportedly, Ja Morant had issues with this offense on multiple occasions, was seen arguing with Jenkins on the sidelines about rotations, substitutions, and offensive
European, that's not
play
his game.
calls. So when y'all see this, I think the only thing for me, you're in the fourth, fifth spot, you've been bouncing back and forth, you're having a great bounce back season.
He was forced to fire his whole staff.
I think a bulk of that staff
Shit.
last season thought he was going to be a part of it. They retained him, let him come through. Grizzlies had a hot start to this season. Like I mentioned, been struggling a little bit since the All-Star break. We heard what Ja had to say.
Man.
But just the timing of it. I mean,
Yeah, it's
Weird.
tough.
and Gil, you saying, hey, fuck the playoffs.
I mean, he had 23, 19, 27. His ass get fired right after that.
Who?
Jaren.
Oh.
Like, I've been in them offices upstairs, so I done heard them conversations and shit. There's basketball, and then there's business of basketball. And this is business of basketball.
They don't have to pay him though, right?
It don't. Okay, look.
If he becomes eligible, yeah.
If he
they're gonna
becomes
have
eligible,
to.
it doesn't matter. He's negotiating. You think he's gonna take, like right now, if he doesn't make a team, he's automatically at 120 something.
Yeah.
If he makes the team, the max he can get is 300 and something,
I
which
know.
means you
But
think.
Memphis don't got that.
What I'm saying is, if you think
Exactly.
that the conversation is starting at 120 something, no.
No, but I'm saying
We in the 300s.
as Memphis, you don't have to pay him.
So you lose him for nothing.
Hey, man, that's just.
You can't even sign.
He's about
You
to be
can't
free
even
agent.
sign and trade him. You can't even sign him and trade him for 300 because there's nobody that's gonna
That's what
give
I'm
you
saying.
$300 million worth of assets for.
So what? He gonna go on the market and somebody ain't gonna pay that.
250 is still.
So you can't match with somebody else?
250 is still more than you want to
Is
pay
he
him anyway.
unrestricted?
So he's got one more year left on his deal, set to make $23 million next year. So they could funny style. I'm not giving an extension this summer.
Yeah.
Wait till trade deadline or before trade deadline next year.
They're
Try
giving
to
his-
move
if he
him.
don't make a team, they're giving his ass an extension this year. You're not even going to try it next year.
But if you were now,
'Cause you can't start the season next year doing
Hope
this
it,
shit.
yeah.
but if you're Jaren Jackson, do you take that extension?
If he wants to stay, it's up to him.
Then you could
Yeah.
trade him, right?
I mean, we've
If he
seen,
want to
You
stay,
could trade him
We've
like they
seen-
did Luka. Shit.
but we've seen, guys like Kuminga kind of play this game. Not to say he's on the same level as
Yeah, but,
JJJ, but it
They
can
play that
go,
bench
it can
game,
go,
they
it can
start
go
playing
left for you very
offense toward-
quickly.
against you. Yeah, I mean,
Or now this summer, you just say, look, get me out of here. He's set to make, I think,
Yeah,
$23 million next season.
I see what you could get for him. See what's on the market before you try to pay him.
not if you want him. You want him. You just
You
don't
do.
want him for the ticket he's at.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You try to get something you can get.
This-
The best.
are they gonna keep this assistant coach as the coach? Do we
He's
know
the
any
interim
of
for right
that?
now.
wait,
I guess that's
Never-
oh, wait, this coach is.
The assistant coach was named the interim head coach. He had a
But
lot
this
to do
guy
with it.
is new too, right?
first
So
year in
his
the
first
NBA.
year in the league, they brought him onto this staff. He was coaching in France.
Like this whole
previously.
situation is funny.
I'm just saying,
It's funny.
So they're bringing in international coaches back into the fold so they can bring in.
More
How many international players they got on the team?
I don't know.
Anybody.
Probably international offense.
Aldama,
Yeah,
Edie.
international offense. I don't think they have any internet. Do
I
they?
think it's a couple more on the bench.
Someone they drafted someone who ain't playing right now.
let me look at it right now.
Oh no, that's Charlotte.
Yeah, no, other than that,
I don't think they.
Probably just an
Aldama.
international style. It's just an international style. They're probably trying to get
Yuki on a two-way, but
Aldama is from. Well, he went to school here, but
I think trying to incorporate that international style had Jenkins kind of change the offense up. But, listening to Grizzlies fans, writing was on the
pissed.
wall.
mad.
Knew this was coming, knew this was happening.
And you couldn't. What I'm saying is,
wait till the season.
Like I'm trying to figure out, you couldn't wait for the season again.
No, I think what I'm hearing Bain say is we went against the coach. The coach was trying to have us play a certain type of way, and guys were conflicting with it.
Yeah.
And so it was one of them situations where you got to get him out of here for the players to even show up and want to do nothing. Because he's
Yeah.
probably cussing their ass out for every little thing. Like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? Run it like this.
Yeah.
And certain kids nowadays, they'll fucking shell. They'll shrink.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
everyone is so scared and fucking punk pussy.
Damn. Punk pussy.
Hey, punk pussy.
I was trying to be righteous
had
for
no
a second. I was trying to be righteous.
The
for a
honorable.
second. Shit.
Shot light.
My bad. The Lord. We've been working. We've been working
Jeez.
together. We've been working together. I'm trying to stay corporate. Shit. Fuck. But yeah, man. It's just not gonna. I don't like it. I don't like that energy because I think Taylor is one of those hard-nosed Adrian Griffin types. Like he wants it done this way.
Yeah.
When you don't do it, he had a problem with it. And I think these young guys they can't take that criticism.
And we saw the situation recently on the bench. I think Bain and Aldama.
Oh, yeah.
Bain
Yeah, that was different too.
Yeah. Giving him a push. Like they said, there's been multiple instances this season with Ja not feeling what was going on. So let's talk a little bit about
I don't give a fuck what they're talking about. From February to right before he
man.
got
Stop.
suspended, it don't even make sense.
Who got suspended?
Before he got kicked off, February was a winning month for them. They were killing. Went on a 4-game winning streak at the beginning of this month, and then you wait till he lose a couple, then you fire him?
So he lost a couple in a row?
I think 8-11 since the All-Star break
That's not bad.
before he
I
got
know, that's
with
what
it.
I'm
It's
saying.
not, I mean, it's
Six
not.
and six since in the last 12 games.
It's solid.
So it's like,
And they're at 5 in the West?
is in the same spot
Bouncing
they've
back
been.
between
No,
4
they're
and
in
5.
a great place.
With
In the
the-
West, they're in a
Yeah.
great
That's what I'm
place.
saying. It makes no. That's why I said
They're in a
They were
great
second for most
place.
of the season.
Oh, that's
They were
incredible.
2 until
So
this.
even right now, though, they've got
It makes
a
no
game lead over the Warriors for the
Yeah.
5th spot, a game and a half lead over the Timberwolves, 2-game lead over the Clippers. So it's looking, and that's the thing about this West right now, between 4 and 8,
Warriors?
and really even 3 if you want to get to it. Somebody has a nasty run to end the season.
And they were trying to get healthy, too. Like, Memphis trying to wait for everybody to get.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm
JJ
saying.
wasn't playing
That's
all
what I'm
that.
saying.
Yeah,
It's like
he
they've
wasn't
been
playing.
winning, so it makes no. Like you can say they was upset about us. The off has been all season, and this is where I have us, and we have a
Yeah.
short staff. So
Well, think about that.
But they
that whole
probably messed
Memphis
with
team.
the second coach or some intern coach.
But think about how they've been playing throughout the last 2 years. Ja's been hurt, Bane's been hurt. JJJ had to hold it down by himself and then here comes Bane, but Ja get hurt. Bane get hurt, Ja come back. And they never really been able to gel all three together where it's like, all right, we know what we got. And then throw Edie in there. Them three with Edie and a healthy Gigi.
Yeah, they were straight.
They straight. Aldama is a tough off the bench guy.
just,
So I think they messed up with this. And I don't know who this coach is, but I know he ain't no NBA former player or no
Year
former coach.
coaching, and this is
The
what
game he
you
got
got.
fired was the 65th or 66th game.
21-22, second in the West, get to the second round, get packed up by the Warriors. Next season, second in the West, get to the first round,
Crazy.
lose to
He's
the Lakers.
ending second in the West.
Last season, 27-55. Obviously, don't make the playoffs, as you mentioned, with Ja and all those situations going on. This season, at points, hovering in that 4 or 5 range.
What's the total win right now?
They are
39 and 28.
So they're about to have a 40-win season?
they're 44 and 30.
They
Right now.
44 and 30. Oh, shit.
Oh,
So they went
I'm
from
thinking he ain't
27 to...
Last season with no Ja and obviously all the situations going on there. 44 wins this year. Obviously, I mentioned he had to boost some of the staff.
Business
And
be
even
running
Jenkins
shit,
thought.
man.
Jenkins surprised that he got to come back this
The
season,
business
but
of it is
this is
nasty.
business, man.
Oh, okay. So he was surprised because of the bad season and losing all the pieces.
bad season. They said you got to
Lost his
fire some of
staff.
your assistants. We're gonna bring some other people on. I think the front office has kind of been applying the pressure, so he thought there was a potential he was gonna get booted last season.
Why did they
And
get
this
rid-
season kind of knew it was coming. Obviously, they make a finals run or whatever. He maybe retains his job, but based on how things are panning out.
Who did they get at the trade deadline? Why did they get rid of Marcus Smart? I just seen that to the Wizards.
Did they waive him?
They
don't
traded
know.
him, I think.
Did they get a big piece back or something?
No.
See, I was thinking.
Got the beverage, but let's talk a little bit about Ja. So Ja's numbers have seen a decline this season, playing a career low minutes per game, averaging 22 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds, career high 3.8 turnovers, 44 games.
Just stuff.
Under contract with the Grizzlies through the 2028 season. But what does Jenkins getting fired mean for Ja Morant's future with the Grizzlies? His name was mentioned in trades
crazy
at the
that he
deadline.
Oh, yeah, it was.
How different people's careers are.
Know his name. Well, didn't the owner say he's not getting traded?
There was
Okay,
there was
so that
some
was-
Well,
It
they
was a
said,
rebel.
I mean,
Owners say a lot
they
of things.
all the time. But to have one coach for the whole,
His whole
First
NBA
years.
career.
that's something I personally can't relate to. I had like 5 different coaches in my first 4 or 5 years. So, and I've had 3 different.
I
No,
did.
I've had 3 different coaches in LA alone.
I did too. I'm true, I did too.
So
That 1 year?
it's
Yeah,
crazy.
1 year with me?
When you didn't, you wasn't
It's like
playing.
it's like an underrated thing that people don't understand about being a professional athlete is having that stability.
How many coaches you said you had?
He
3?
had a fucking
Just in
assistant.
LA.
I had 3 and 4 years in Minnesota.
Yeah.
He had a secretary become our coach. At one time.
2
What's
and
his
3
name?
years
Pap
in college.
Scott?
I think my whole career, let me see.
They found the motherfucker.
2, 3.
All Gil fault. They just start picking motherfuckers. Come on, come downstairs and coach.
I've had like 6 coaches.
Remember Tap
About
Scott?
to be my 7th coach, about to start my 8th year.
So obviously you experienced a lot of
That was the second
instability
year though.
during your time. How does
Yeah.
that side of it? Because Grizzlies
It's
not in that
hard.
position. Ja, only coach he's had his whole career. But what's the flip of that now? You get new coaches in trying to bring in their mentality, put their DNA into the team, and it's like, bro, I don't even know how long you're gonna be here for.
Man, I just like dating.
Here you go.
Trying to come in here and change some shit. I don't even know how long you gonna be here. Shit.
My shit.
Yeah, I was trying to change my drapes. I like these drapes. Fuck. Take your flowers and get the hell on somewhere. Shit.
Why y'all doing my flowers like this?
They're red.
That's bad luck.
You ain't get
No
the right
flowers,
color,
but-
man. You ain't get the right color.
I'm taking all the
See,
red
see how
roses.
nobody in the arena tried to catch him? That's how you
No,
know
they
what
don't
the-
want to get married.
Yeah,
Nobody
that's
wants
what
to
they
get
on
married.
here. That's what they on.
Shit.
We're
Leave them
supposed to
shit.
dive on the floor?
Yeah, dive on it if you
Oh,
want it.
dive for that.
Dive
Okay.
on it if you want it, Lex.
Never. Never. Dive in
Lexi did.
Dive on it if
Lexi
you
did
want it.
bad eyes.
He
Put
said
them
never.
flowers.
Never.
Okay.
Never.
Never.
But in
She
all
own one
sincerity,
today.
all
Weird
sincerity,
bitch.
Weird
Weird
bitch.
bitch.
Tell her. Tell her.
Clip that. I'm sorry.
Clip the fuck out of that. We're going straight to shade room.
Because I know it's
No,
someone.
I'm
I know it's
not.
someone out there.
People know that I
Like
curse.
I heard her
just don't
say that
curse
to me
here.
last night.
Actually,
be
my first time
cursing.
hearing you curse since we worked together. I'm proud of you. I just want you to know that.
Like the first time I heard Michael Jordan cuss. What y'all niggas doing?
I ain't taking a picture with no nigga.
I said, did you say nigga, boy? You Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he did.
Shut up, nigga.
Shout out Chamillionaire.
That's why I don't fuck with that.
If you haven't watched the Chamillionaire story about when he tried to take a picture with MJ, bro.
What'd he say?
What's up?
What'd he say?
I ain't taking a picture with no niggas.
Michael Jordan said that?
That's what Chamillionaire said in the story. One of my favorite.
No.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
That's classic.
I told you he real. I told you. Y'all think Mike, he hiding for a reason.
hell no,
I do not fuck with none of y'all niggas. Don't call me for no interview. LeBron, why are you calling me? I don't want to talk to you. Some fucking call him. How you get my number?
Oh, you had a Morris.
Why you have to go? Why you have to go to LeBron's?
Because he just talking about Michael Jordan.
nah,
I don't
stop,
fuck with you niggas. Leave me alone. I'm golfing.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Is that why I can't get my membership?
Hell yeah. I'm golfing.
I got to change from Woodland Hills to Sherman Oaks. Sherman Oaks. Calabasas. Oh, some white folks over there.
Different.
gotta check in. When you cross through Calabasas.
Don't you talk about MJ like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the story.
You said he number 6.
Yeah, what you talking
Oh,
about?
no, just for 24 hours.
Yeah, this today.
24 hours.
Today we
Perfect
gonna
day to
say.
talk about it
24
then.
You
hours.
know what I'm
Perfect day to
saying?
talk about it
Yeah,
then.
perfect day.
It was just
Put him
24
at
hours.
All of
Or
it.
it was 48 hours after you hit the shot. I just extended it because you reminded me.
He actually had
That Chamillionaire story is old, but I still go back and watch that video when I need a
Funny.
laugh.
I got
that's
that
hilarious.
one. Damn.
But what do we think about Ja's future in Memphis?
I feel like Ja, you just get, sometimes you get tired of hearing the same voice over and over. You probably needed some new light, some new energy. And for Ja, I think they just trying to figure out ways to, I don't know, probably get his mojo back, get his energy back, because you don't see the same Ja out there. So firing a coach probably sparked something. They hope to spark something. So.
And just looking at the clip, I was in
When he
bed.
was
My
like,
people
what they
called
say
me.
about me now, like that weighs on you.
Hell
They,
yeah.
Always got something
They say
to
you see the
say.
internet, it's like, damn, I thought
I
they said
can't
something about me.
I got
Living
PTSD
life that
from
way, like it
I
must
can't
suck.
shit.
If
If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, nigga.
Nah, that's a
But they
different
don't
lifestyle,
even be,
boy.
nah.
You ain't
I
got
know
no
you
haters, you
Hating
ain't
on them.
popping.
They just always
It ain't
got some
hating
weird
though. It's
shit.
let us wait. Like you go out one night and then you wake up in the morning and everybody calling you like, what the fuck I do last night? You tired of being on TMZ and Shade Room and shit.
Right,
I done got called, yes, I done got
I'm like,
called
is
1,000
this
times.
personal?
This shit is personal. This shit hurt.
So it's draining.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
can
ain't
tell
built.
he
You
looked
ain't
drained.
built. Like
Nah,
you
it's
ain't
just
built
'cause
for
you get
this.
tired, like, God
You
damn.
making it seem like for the motherfuckers it's built for. No, don't do it. It's not built for Nick Young. It's built,
It is, but
it's
you get
built.
tired.
It's built for the strong.
It ain't. It ain't.
You got to be strong.
Well, shit. You wasn't strong
Put
enough.
your back into it.
You wasn't strong enough for that white woman.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
What
Yes, I was. Why you think I'm wearing white?
Oh, okay. Nah, she made you love white ever since.
Why you think I'm wearing
Been
white?
chasing the white ever since.
Yeah, vanilla is my favorite.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gil's Arena. If you have not done so
can't
already,
help
download
me
the app,
go-
use promo code Gil, get $1,000 in bonus cash for the special
Drinks
ticket.
don't taste the same.
So, do we feel like Ja's?
It ain't got the tang to it.
You know the feeling.
Milk or magnesia.
I don't even know
Pour
why
it in
y'all-
the cup. Thank you. If it ain't got no milk in it, you better pour it out. Better put some water on that damn shit. No. No water milk with my cereal. Okay?
I'm not fucking with you, man.
Again, this ain't about Ja, so I don't even know why we bringing Ja's name.
So,
in.
it's about Jaren Jackson Jr., but if you're Ja Morant, at what point is it like, all right,
Yeah.
you go from saying I'm fine in the West, Taylor
Yeah.
You're
Jenkins,
fine in the West. It's not like you're not. This
I
is
will
not.
say, ever since he said that, shit has not
It has
been
not been
fine
fine.
in the West.
We're pretending
I mean, they
this is
have
the
technically
sun.
been fine in the West, but
And
shit
the
has not
reality
been
is,
fine for him.
Memphis not in the West for all those who.
But what I'm saying is, this is not the Suns. Like, we're trying to pretend
That
this
shit
is the
is far.
Suns organization. They are fifth right now, and everybody in front of them actually got new people, right? Now, think about if the contract stays at 147 and he signs this summer, where that actually puts them? That puts them in a great future. You got both your superstars underpaid. That's how a dynasty is made. Both your superstars. Ja didn't sign his supermax because he was in trouble. Jaren Jackson just missed his supermax. You got Bane for cheap. You got Gigi, right? You can still get him for cheap because he's not performing as well. You have a very great young roster that you didn't have to overpay for. So I don't see them trying to make no moves if they can get Jaren Jackson to sign a contract at 147 this summer.
But do you think if you're Jaren Jackson, I'm not rolling with that contract?
I don't give a but then he has to deal with me next year. Same thing, Kuminga. How's that working for him? You have to look around at the business part of it. How is it working for the motherfucker over in Golden State? Does he look happy?
But is he me?
Huh?
Is he me? He not me.
He's not me.
He not me. And I can up my production.
How?
By playing better.
How is Kuminga playing better if I'm controlling his situation? We got to remember, at some point you have to think about the people that are being controlled by the entity up top. Yeah, you can come in here thinking you have your own agenda that I'm gonna go out here and be the max player. And I'm like, I personally don't wanna pay you that. So I'm gonna say, well, I don't care about the season. I really don't. You are gonna cost me $200 million that I don't wanna pay. I don't wanna pay it. So I'm gonna do everything in my power not to pay it. If you sign the contract this year, 147, you can go and be whatever the fuck you want to be.
So
you want to be a superstar, you want to be MVP, I'm for it. Because it won't cost me nothing extra.
But you're anticipating that he goes into the market and nobody's going to give him the money.
No, no. He's not a free agent until next year.
No, I know. I'm saying what you're saying is if he don't sign or they don't give him the big max.
He can't get the 3 max unless he makes the All NBA.
He can get it somewhere else.
Regular max.
But he can get it
next year. This summer,
he can get a smaller, shorter year max, but it won't be with.
So this year, let's say he just finished out, he doesn't get anything, right? Just All NBA, not Defensive Player of the Year. I can give him max deal, 147.
147. Okay.
If he makes the Defensive Player of the Year, he automatically bumps to 300 or something.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, so even if he doesn't make All NBA but wins Defensive Player of the Year, well, he's not going to.
If he won Defensive Player of the Year, he would be eligible for that Supermax.
But not all.
I'm not sure about all defense.
So yeah,
All NBA or Defensive Player of the Year makes him eligible. I'm not sure about all defensive team. I don't think that is the.
Well, who he's in the race with, it doesn't look like he'll win it anyway.
Yeah, but you're still tampering with it. So if let's say you finish the season, we go wherever. I'm going to offer you the max 147. You can have all of that, all you want. 300 changes. Because remember, that extra 200, think about what I can do with this team.
Yep.
I don't have Ja Morant is up in 3 more years.
But you got to also read the room and know that the guys who've been playing for this particular award has been playing more than him, and he just got hurt. So him coming back automatically puts him below. Yeah. But you playing him for the meaning of the playoffs, and at 147 is, it is what it is, but the 300 does mean what it means. But we know he can't get that. Yeah. Because he's not going to win that Defensive Player of the Year. He hasn't had that type of year.
But he can make all.
He's third. He's third right now. He was first before he got hurt.
But when did he just come back? He just came back, right?
Yeah, he only missed like 5 games. So it's not like he missed a lot. He only missed 5 games and he's at 3. So if the other 2 get hurt, he's back 1.
But I don't think he's going to do anything blaring that's just going to take him over the top.
I know, but I don't want to risk that shit.
And they already was.
I don't want to turn him off though. I don't want to turn him off thinking that we're trying to do this type of shit just because of that when it's out of reach anyway. It's already out of reach.
It is. But at the same time, all this emphasis on like defense and shit, why he can't get it if he make the all defensive team? Like
who do we say was
why he can't still be up for the Supermax? They put so much defense win championships and all this shit. But if you make the all defense,
we don't know what his contract is.
People don't give a fuck.
No, what I'm saying, we don't know what his contract is, and we don't know what the wording is for that award.
Yeah, but
right.
Either way, he's played the last 8 games. He's been back in the mix. Yeah. But it just all goes back to, all right, if I don't get the extension offer this year, if I do get it and I don't like the bread, now do I force the Grizzlies' hand and be like, look, I'm just going to walk after next season?
I'm saying no.
You saying no to the extension?
We're watching it with Kuminga.
Are you saying take it?
No, what I'm saying is I told him to take it because I know what they're gonna do. Well, and I was in the NBA when the shit was under the radar, listening to owners talk about this shit, watching people's contracts, like Nate Robinson talked about why he hates what Doc.
Oh, yeah.
Because he had to go in a game and he put him in for like 2 minutes and set his ass so his number dropped so he didn't have to pay him an extra $2 million.
Yep.
This is the thing, like the organization has things that benefits them and they're gonna tell the owner, the coach, hey, I need you to put his ass in and sub his ass out. Because I don't want to pay the extra $2 million on a losing team. When you're winning and you're doing all this, of course they're gonna give you your money. But when they're not, they're looking at
like
you
in
and how
a
to save
weird
money.
spot though, because they are winning.
But look, you got Draymond
there's-
as number 1.
Yeah.
Evan Mobley's number 2.
Mobley.
Damn, Draymond.
And then you got a
crazy.
third Dyson Daniels.
Yeah, Dyson.
Also, they
Draymond-
moved his ass to
Still-
4.
Yeah.
Draymond
Still.
passed
And then
Mobley
Jaren
already.
is fourth.
Yeah, Draymond is right there.
Draymond gonna
And
win
where's
defensive
Mobley
player of
at?
the year.
Second.
Mobley second.
When is his contract up?
Let me pull it up.
Next year, I think.
Who?
Did he sign
This summer, right?
He just signed? Oh, so he's fine.
He just
Who,
signed.
Mobley?
Okay, Mobley just signed.
Yeah, he's not tripping.
Crazy.
But Mobley's the closest.
He should get it.
Man,
He
people
got
don't-
15
Yeah,
points.
Mobley under contract through 2029. He good.
Yes,
he got his bread.
him and Draymond, go and do y'all thing, man. We don't give a fuck
Why
about.
don't you just trade JJ for Zion?
I'm not trading. No, why? I don't need to trade him. You signed 140. I want to pay you 147.
Go get Zion.
I want to pay you 147. Because if I pay you 147 with the 200 million extra, I can go get Zion still. You see the difference? 200 million is
people.
another max player.
Ain't Zion own contract?
200 million is another max player.
But dude, what max player?
200 million.
No, I
Like,
see what he's
see what
saying.
you're
Look,
saying.
he's
Like-
trying to
like-
minimize the cost by paying
But
a
Bang
nigga 30
is one of
million,
their max
35
players on
million.
their team. Ain't Bang a max contract?
no, they all, everybody
can be
is,
balanced.
everybody else is balanced. So if I pay him 300, then I can't go anybody. If I get you for 147, that 200 million extra, I can say, hey, I can get you KD. I can actually build a team.
So you got Morant under contract through 2028, Bane under contract through 2029. So you've already got them
Oh,
two locked
yeah, that's
up.
nasty.
So-
Yeah, so
Memphis
you don't-
could actually
yeah.
be a real team.
That's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
in
they
2,
don't
3
have to
years.
pay Jaren.
Now you see
Which
what I'm saying?
sucks
You
for
need
Jaren.
him to sign his 147.
They actually in better position than OKC would be in because they got 3 major pieces already locked in.
Locked in.
They got Edie, they got Gigi,
Yep.
they got Aldama, and they got the money 200 to go and fucking get Zion like they
So I
said.
can sign
But
GG.
they
I can
got
sign
somebody
GG for a nice,
advertising.
reasonable deal, and I still got so much money to play with.
But OKC got a treasure trove of draft picks. And
You
Bad
talking
thing,
about-
but the bad thing about it is it's Memphis and it's a small
what I'm
market.
But if
Right, no one
I
wants
sign,
to
think
go
about if I sign him for 300 million, I can never trade him. You're
Yeah,
talking
'cause no
about
one's
Luka
gonna wanna
money.
come to Memphis.
You're talking about Luka money. Like he's not gonna be ever on that level.
But the only time you could do something like that, like trade him at 300, is if we're a playoff team and we can actually convince a team to offload this for a couple pieces, and we're still competing for a championship. But you get our big piece. You can take this and build around him.
147, I'm in heaven with him. Right?
Yeah.
Because
No,
all
no, for sure,
you
for
know,
sure.
Defensive player. I'm all. Hey, listen, I can
do it
move him
all.
anywhere I
Oh,
want
yeah.
in the world. 300 million. You're talking about Giannis. That's only a few players, and he's never going to be at that level, just marketing wise or nothing. So, 147, I'm begging him.
At least not in Memphis.
Yeah,
They just
not in
gonna be
Memphis.
stuck in the same spot.
Because he's a
4 or
he's a
5
star.
forever.
No, if they sign him for 147,
Not a
them
superstar.
motherfuckers is jumping
Yeah,
up.
okay.
They have too much money left over.
So we asked the chat, will Ja leave the Grizzlies?
200 million left.
73 of the chat believes that Ja will leave the Grizzlies in the near future.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, in the near future, yeah, maybe.
This
feels like those
Not
this coach move hurt him because it never happened before. So he's like, what the fuck?
Well,
is
it
this?
seems like he thinks like the front office has basically been like, we don't really care how you feel
Yeah,
or think
yeah.
because we gonna get rid of your person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some are saying too that he may have
Pushed him, made it.
helped nudge
Yeah,
along. I'm not
And I know
reporting-
that probably sucks for him too, because if that's not the case, he's probably like,
Yeah, I
I
ain't
can't
do
win.
nothing,
I
right.
can't win for shit.
For sure.
Like y'all think that I am responsible for this? When I'm surprised, just like I've literally said that I'm just as
I was
surprised
at
as
the crib in
everybody
bed.
else.
Thought they were talking
yeah, I
about me.
feel
It was Ja Daddy. Remember they stopped him from going?
So let's move on to
Shut up,
Mostly
Nick.
Fans.
Oh my God.
Presented by Underdog. Download the app, use promo code GIL, get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pickup. So we